What are your thoughts on hiring one of the companies touting they will put together the best plan for Roth conversions, which will save a person millions? I sat in on one of their seminars and it was about $10,000 to get one's unique plan. They made it sound awesome and fail proof, but seems the only way this is legit is if these people have a crystal ball. But maybe I am just a cynic. Thoughts? No, you're not a cynic. The people must be thinking they have a crystal ball. So I wrote an article about this a few years ago. I'll link to it. I'm really proud of it because I've kicked this thought around a while, and I'm biased in saying this, but I think I'm accurate in saying it. It is impossible to truly quantify and put a number on the tax savings you're ultimately going to realize by doing Roth conversions, or by doing, X amount of Roth conversions instead of Y amount of Roth conversions. The only things you can really know for sure, or not even for sure, but like you can make good educated guesses on, are the directionality of your future tax scenario. Like if you have a few $1,000,000 in pre-tax accounts like IRAs, 401ks, that's all going to be taxable at some point. If you are in a really low tax scenario now, like you just retired and you no longer have wages, so your income's really low, and you got $3 million in a traditional IRA, you should probably work on trimming down the pre-tax IRA while you can do so at really low taxes now, as opposed to just letting the money sit there, build, and just defer the taxation until some point later when you're going to have more income because Social Security will be on. Maybe you have a pension that'll be on already, so that those incomes will crowd out your lower tax brackets in the future. Whereas now you may still have those lower tax brackets unused. So that's like one example where it makes sense to consider doing Roth conversions. But to put a number to sell someone on the idea that, hey, for $10,000, I can give you a plan that can save you whatever, $2.73 million in taxes over your lifetime, that's complete fluff. Now, I'm not saying there's not value to be had, that you won't ultimately realize tax savings over your life, over decades, from doing Roth conversions under this person's plan. But to try to say with any sort of confidence that, yeah, this plan will save you millions, or will save you, $2 million in taxes over your lifetime or whatever, that's disingenuous, or the person's ill-informed and overly confident in their ability to guess the future outcome of many important variables. So yes, they basically think they have a crystal ball. Now, to be fair, there's different softwares, and I have software that does this, that will put a number on the anticipated or projected lifetime tax savings of doing a certain amount of Roth conversions in certain years. I don't like those. I don't even put them in front of clients because I think it falsely gives someone a sense of a number to anchor to. Like, oh, Andy's Roth conversion plan, look, it can save me $1.2 million over my life. And maybe it will. It won't actually be that much. Maybe it'll be more, maybe it'll be less, but it's not going to be what's shown on that report. So I don't even put that in front of someone, because then they're sort of mentally anchoring to that and think, yeah, I'm going to save $1.2 million. It could be way off from that. It could be way short of that, or more. I really don't know, to be honest. I try to be as pragmatic and reasonable and rational and honest in doing analyses and projections. And the value of Roth conversions is one in which it's just like no one without a working crystal ball can tell you with any sort of accuracy and honesty how much money you can save from it. So I'm not saying that people are frauds who put this pitch on. I'm not saying that they can't put together a really good, well thought out plan. I'm not saying there's not value to be had and reduced tax bills to be paid through their plan. But from the way you summed this up and framed it, it sounds like they're just pitching. They're putting in front of you like this shiny object of, look, here's I can save you X million dollars in conversions. So $10,000 is a steal to get this one-time conversion plan. I don't like that tactic. That sounds salesy and cheesy and greasy to me, and a little bit maybe a lot of it disingenuous. So don't let my comments stop you from going through with the plan. If you feel $10,000 is worth it for you, which I guess you won't ultimately know till hindsight, but it could be something to pursue. But the whole sales pitch angle behind it really turns me off, and it should turn off most people who go to show up for those things. Good comment, observation, question, though. Thank you.